Ever thought about moving to the United States? It's a common dream for many across the globe, and each year countless individuals and families make this dream a reality. The US is a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and opportunities, which makes it an appealing destination for those seeking a fresh start or a new adventure. To successfully navigate the complex maze of US immigration, it's crucial to understand the process, eligibility criteria, and the different paths to residency. This video will serve as your clear, concise guide, detailing everything from the basic concepts of immigration, the various types of green cards, to the application process itself. We'll also explore temporary visas, the green card lottery, and other options you might not have considered. Our goal is to equip you with the knowledge and resources you need to make informed decisions on your journey towards calling the United States your new home. Ready to embark on this journey? Let's dive into the details. Firstly, what does it mean to immigrate? Well, in simple terms, to immigrate is to move permanently to a country other than your native one. It's a process that involves moving away from the familiar, from the place you've known as home, to start a new life in a different country. Now, if you're considering immigrating to the United States, you've probably come across the term green card. A green card is basically an identity card that grants you the legal right to live and work permanently in the United States. It's the key to unlocking the door to your American dream. The process of obtaining a green card, however, isn't as simple as just applying for it. There are certain eligibility criteria that you need to meet. Some of these include being a close relative of a US citizen or a green card holder, having a job offer from a US employer, or even being a refugee or asylum seeker. So, you see, immigration is a complex process that requires careful planning and understanding. But don't worry, we're here to help you navigate through it. Now that we've covered the basics, let's go further. Did you know there are different types of green cards? Yes, indeed. The United States offers a variety of green card categories, each with its own unique requirements and benefits. Let's start with family-based green cards. This category is for individuals who have a relative who is a US citizen or a green card holder. The close family member can sponsor an individual to immigrate to the United States. This category includes spouses, children, parents, and siblings of US citizens, as well as spouses and unmarried children of green card holders. Next, we have employment-based green cards. This category is for individuals who are being sponsored by an employer in the United States. There are several subcategories here, including priority workers, professionals with advanced degrees, skilled workers, special immigrants, and investors. Priority workers are individuals with extraordinary abilities, outstanding professors and researchers, and multinational managers or executives. Professionals with advanced degrees and skilled workers are individuals who have a job offer in the US, and their employer is willing to sponsor them. Special immigrants include religious workers, employees of international organizations, and certain other categories of workers. And investors are individuals who invest a significant amount of money in a new commercial enterprise that will create jobs in the US. Then, there are other categories such as the Diversity Immigrant Visa Program, also known as the Green Card Lottery, and humanitarian programs. We'll cover these in a later scene. Remember, each category has its own eligibility requirements, and the number of green cards available in each category is limited each year. Therefore, it's important to understand the different categories and their requirements to determine which one is the best fit for your situation. Choosing the right green card category is crucial, so make sure to assess your options carefully. Your journey to becoming a US permanent resident is a big step, and we're here to help you navigate it. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the application process in the next scene. So you've chosen your green card type. What's next? Let's dive into the application process. It's a journey, but remember, every step takes you closer to your goal. The application process for a green card has several stages and requires careful attention to detail. It all begins with filing an immigrant petition. If you're applying based on family or employment, the petition will be filed by a US citizen or a US employer on your behalf. Once your petition is approved, it's time to move on to the next step, applying for the green card. This is done by filing Form I-485, known as the Application to Register Permanent Residence or Adjust Status. Now, this might sound complicated, but don't worry, you're not alone in this. There are resources available to guide you through the process. This application requires several supporting documents. These may include a copy of your passport, birth certificate, medical examination records, and financial documents, among others. Keep in mind, the specific documents required can vary based on your individual circumstances. Next comes the fees. The total cost includes the filing fees for your petition and application, as well as additional charges for biometric services and medical examinations. It's important to note that these fees are subject to change, so it's best to check the official U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services website for the most current information. Then, prepare yourself for a bit of a wait. The processing time for a green card application can range from a few months to a few years, depending on the category of green card and other factors. During this time, you might be asked to appear for an interview or provide additional documentation. Lastly, remember to keep an eye on your mail and email. The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services will communicate with you throughout the process, sending you notifications about your application status and any next steps. Patience is key in this process, but the reward is worth the wait. Every form filled, every document submitted, every fee paid brings you one step closer to your dream of living and working in the United States. Keep going. You're doing great, but what if you're not ready for a green card just yet? Well, there's no need to worry. The U.S. immigration system also offers options like temporary visas and the green card lottery. Let's start with temporary visas. They come in various types, tailored to different purposes. You might be an international student, a visitor for business or pleasure, or even a temporary worker. These visas allow you to stay in the U.S. for a specific period, after which you are expected to return home. But here's where it gets interesting. Some of these visas can lead to permanent residency if certain conditions are met. Now, onto the Green Card Lottery. Officially known as the Diversity Immigrant Visa Program, it allocates around 50,000 visas annually to individuals from countries with low rates of immigration to the United States. It's a bit of a long shot, but if you're lucky, it can be your golden ticket to a green card. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. We've covered a lot today, haven't we? From understanding the basics of U.S. immigration to the various types of green cards, we've walked you through the application process, temporary visas, and even the green card lottery. The key takeaway is that careful planning and preparation are paramount in this intricate process. And remember, there's an abundance of resources, like the Boundless website, to guide you through. Remember, immigration is a journey, not a destination. Good luck on your journey to the United States.